What's up, guys? We started off 2018. I got something in my eye. Okay, so when 2018 arrived, Wendy and I had, just like everybody else, were so full of optimism that this was our year, that we were gonna go see the world, not just for 2 to 3 weeks in the States. That's the usually regular amount of time that you're given to basically have a holiday slash vacation. We wanted to do it for more than a month. It was the beginning of the year. We had just got back from Europe, and this was my first time going to go see this side of the planet. I've never been to this side of the planet, and it was just all new to me. Wendy hasn't been on this side of the planet as well since she was a little girl. A lot has changed for her, and everything was new for me. Now, to make things more exciting for us, part of this trip is that my wife, for our anniversary, had gotten me a GoPro Hero 5 prior to the visit to this European trip. That was pretty exciting for me because I've never had an actual camera. So this was my first camera. This GoPro Hero 5 right here. I didn't know what I was doing at the time when I was recording, and actually, to be honest, I still don't know what I'm doing at the time when I'm recording. And it made our European highlights from that previous trip can't even say it, memorable and more fun for us, because we were trying something new. And I know it wasn't like DSLR or mirrorless, but still, it was a camera for me, and this was exciting. So we had gone back and we went right back to working. We were motivated to change. We were motivated to make this European trip real for us. Months went by and pretty much nothing changed. We were stuck in the same routine. We were just doing the same thing, and our motivation just kind of slowly plateaued and started just going downhill. After working for some time, man, this is not the easiest. Well, the hardest thing happened. I was pretty much let go from my job. I didn't have that job security anymore, and it just hit me in the face. I was still shocked about it. What needed to take place too is that I needed to get knee surgery on my right knee.
These little portal sites is where we went in with our little arthroscopy, our little scope, our little camera, meniscus, the cartilage, the ACL, the PCL, all that stuff. Then there's we do an incision about this big here. That's where we drill through the tibia, the shin bone, a tunnel. And then we have the graft that we pull through, and we have a, on suture that we pull through here to pull the graft all the way through, and then we put the button there.
It was a tough time. It definitely put us to the test. I felt that my confidence was just dropping. A lot of things were taking place, And what made things worse for me is that, well, I personally get that curiosity is a big thing. Now, when my relatives, or not even relatives, but some friends were wanting to know what I was doing in the meantime while I was recovering from my knee surgery, am I still working? And you know what? It sucks because I'm the type of guy that doesn't like to leave my burdens onto somebody. I don't like to share those deep moments. Even my wife, I'm still learning how to communicate better with her, but it's the negative things that I just don't like to share just openly. Many of our friends were asking, oh, you're working while you're recovering? And I said, most of the time I said, yeah. And you know what? I do apologize if this is the first time you're hearing this through this video. That's just my personality, that I don't like to share those things, and I hope you understand about that. And it's important for me to mention this because some negative things needed to take place in our lives. Being grounded for a few months, I couldn't really do much. I started watching a lot of webinars. I spent countless of hours watching what can I do different, how can I work from home, working from a laptop. After many hours spent in front of the laptop and trying to learn from these people, I learned that they all had something in common, which was if you really want something, you have to start from somewhere and just do it. They all started from nothing, and they became who they became because they just went ahead and did it. It's not always going to be ups, and most of the time it's going to be downs, but it got them where they wanted to get. It got me feeling really motivated, more motivated than what I felt when I had this camera. So I pretty much told my wife that a lot of people would find crazy, and it is crazy. Let go of your job and let's just grab our bags and let's do what we want to do. Explore the world. Let's just do it. She put in her 2 weeks notice. We packed our bags, and right before we left, we told a lot of our friends and family that we had bought a one-way ticket to Europe and we were going to explore the heck out of it. Obviously, many of our friends and families were pretty fast to criticize the idea. How are you guys going to make money? Where are you guys going to live? Are you guys up for this? And we get that. We're inexperienced travelers, and we wanted to do something that we wanted to do. This was our goal. I get that most people, their goal is to make certain amount, X amount of money at the end of the year. And it's good, it's good. I'm not trying to bash on that. And it just wasn't what me and Wendy wanted. We're not the type of people that want to make X amount of money at this end of the year. We're the type of people that we want to see these amount of places before the end of the year. That is our personality, and those were our goals. There's always going to be positive people that are going to give you feedback, but then there's always going to be those negative people that are also going to give you feedback. It's kind of up to us to react to it in a certain way. You can either box yourself in with those negative comments, or you can use those as stepping stones to get to where you want to get to.
So why'd you give me all them tests if you was never passing me?
We've got to stand by our decision here, and we have to deny your request for a license at this time.
Yo, don't I got some rights?
What rights do you think you're referring to?
Rights, like in that official paper that they wrote down the street there?
That's the Bill of Rights.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights. Don't it say something about going after what makes you happy?
No, that's the pursuit of happiness. But what's your point?
My point is I'm pursuing something and nobody looks too happy about it.
But we're just looking out for your interests.
I appreciate that, but maybe you're looking out for your interests just a little bit more. I mean, you shouldn't be asking people to come down here and pay the freight on something they paid. It still ain't good enough. I mean, you think that's right? I mean, maybe you're doing your job, but why you gotta stop me from doing mine? Because if you're willing to go through all the battling you gotta go through to get to where you want to get, who's got the right to stop you? I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to somebody, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do. You know, the older I get, the more things I gotta leave behind. That's life. The only thing I'm asking you guys to leave on the table is what's right.